Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Raha, Kodash, Mama. Double honors to the elder apostle and the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder as well of this camp. Salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm the Car Karab Ban Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. And now today I'll be coming out with a little quick lesson. The title of it is, Unrighteous Decrees, because as you know, the border of wickedness, aka Esau, they write unrighteous decrees. They come out with unjust laws. They attack their own laws that they have in place that they say are for the people, but for the most part, it's just a bunch of unrighteous decrees. They have stipulations on YouTube now where you can't say specific words and phrases, or the algorithms that they have put in place. They can use that to flag your video and to take down your video, but really and truly, it's an attack on the word of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Like brothers have been coming out. I'll call it this. Brothers have been coming out with videos and speaking about this accelerated retroviral detox. That they're going to force on the people, though they say it's for health benefit reasons, but that's just not true. They got it where you can't say anything about certain sectors or group and everything because they have it labeled hate speech and all of this stuff like that, when really and truly it's a bunch of unrighteous decrees. It's not right, but these unrighteous decrees are just an attack on a specific racial demographic of people. Though they come under the guise of equality, it's very much an unequality. But without further ado, I'm gonna just get a few scriptures. This is Psalms 37. I'm gonna start at verse 12. It says, "The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth." And we all know the wicked plotteth against the just. Who are the just? The just are Yasha Allah, the upright people. Even though 2/3 of our people are wicked right now. Well, the wicked, who are the wicked? The wicked is these Edomites. They refer to themselves as white. But when you look up the definition of the word white, they're very far from it. But continuing, they plot against our people. That's the unrighteous decrees. They plot of ways to basically kill us, to kill us off. Like they're now targeting our people with this accelerated retroviral detox. When you look at the statistics, and about 63% of their people die from this ailment, this thing they have dubbed a virus, and only about 18% of our people are affected by this thing, a virus that they have named. But for some reason, all of a sudden, somehow, our people are now magically suffering from this virus, and now they want to all of a sudden push this accelerated retroviral detox on our people to save our people, to give them care, but it's just a bunch of unrighteous decrees, because it's a plot against our people. It's a plot against the people of Yasharala, against the health of our people. Even though our people are already in bad health now because of the things that they eat and being disobedient and not following the dietary laws of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. But it's a plot, against our people to destroy, ultimately, our people. And continuing, it says, "The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth." They gnash upon our people with the teeth. What is their teeth? Their teeth is power structure. Their army, their slave patrols that they dub police officers. But they gnash upon our people with their teeth. I mean, they harm our people. They destroy our people. Let's continue. Verse 13. It says, the Lord Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. So the Lord is laughing and is going to laugh at the border of wickedness, because the Lord sees his day coming. That day that the scriptures are talking about is the day of judgment, the day of destruction, the day of indignation. Continuing. Verse 14. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. See, the wicked have drawn out their sword. What is their sword? Their physical sword, their literal sword, the weapon of destruction, a weapon of killing. They have drawn that out. This also goes into a spiritual aspect. They've drawn the sword out spiritually to kill our people spiritually as well. They got our people caught up in all kind of manner of philosophies, beliefs, and doctrines. You know, their sword also is their laws, their unrighteous decrees, which are set against our people. It says they have bent their bow to cast down the poor, meaning they have set up, they have put in place the plan to destroy our people, to harm our people, to harm Yasharallah. And it says to cast down the poor and the needy. Who are the poor and the needy? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The confusion in face, i.e. the speckled bird. The Israelites that don't look readily like the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but look like the other nations, but they're Israelites because their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But again, they have bent their bow to cast down the needy, to cast down our people, the poor and the needy, to slay such as be upright in conversation. And they ultimately want to come at the men of the Lord that are producing these lessons and this message of Yahweh B'Hasham Yahushua across the internet. They want to come at us too. They want to slay anybody that's speaking upright, that's speaking the truth. They want to get rid of them through their what? Unrighteous decrees, through their plotting, their wicked meetings and things that they have behind closed doors that they don't let the public know about. But the Lord is exposing this stuff. Verse 15. It says, their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. So everything they are plotting, their sword is going to enter into their own heart. Meaning they're going to fall on their own sword. They're going to be taken in their own devices. And it says their bows shall be broken, meaning their power, their weapons that they're going to use is all going to be broken. It's going to be thrown down because the Most High is going to take them down and don't allow them to rise again ever. But continuing. And through these unrighteous decrees, they're attacking brothers' pages, taking down videos, saying they violate guidelines, which they put these decrees in place so that you would violate their guidelines so that they can take down your page or take down a video and label it hate speech or misinformation. Well, that's that's unrighteous decrees. And Esau's been spreading misinformation for thousands of years around the four corners of the earth. But he has the nerve to write a decree to stop people so they can be like, oh, well, that's misinformation, you know, and BS and BS and BS, you know. And like I said before, they're attacking pages, but this is just a precursor of the famine of the word. They're attacking brothers' pages, taking down videos because they're saying specific phrases and words that they have put algorithms in place so that you cannot say these words. That's an unrighteous decree. I'm going to go to 2 Corinthians based on, you know, they around here attacking pages and taking down brothers' videos and going back weeks and 2 weeks and a month of something that had been put up, and and they trying to treat it like a brother just said it. But it's just unrighteous decrees, and they're trying to come against the truth. But this is what the Lord says about the truth. According to 2 Corinthians. Salakia. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. It says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." See, they can't do anything against this truth. You can only do for the truth. You can only push this truth forward. The more you try and fight it to keep it from coming out, the more it's going to come out. We can only do for the truth. We can do nothing against the truth. This is what Esau, these Edomites, the border of wickedness, doesn't understand. That's why they're putting all these algorithms in place to keep you from saying specific phrases, because they don't want anybody to wise up to their agenda. And the truth of the matter is, they're going to force this accelerated retroviral detox on people. And read between the lines. You already know what time it is. They say it's for your health, but it's really against your health. But since, they algorithms are certain words that you can't say. So, therefore, I'm saying accelerated retroviral detox. And they're going to force this on our people, try and cut the connection off completely. The connection from who? Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Trying to cut that off, because Esau knows he has but a short time, and he's going to try to take down as many as he can before he go down. The last point, let's go to Isaiah chapter 10. Because the border of wickedness love making unrighteous decrees. Well, this is what the Lord said about those who make unrighteous decrees. Unrighteous laws, rules, and regulations. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. "Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." See, woe means destruction. Woe means judgment, death. That's what woe means. And this is woe to them, unto them, that decree unrighteous decrees. You already know who's in the power seat and who's making all these unrighteous decrees. And saying they write grievousness. I mean, they write hard laws to oppress the people, to bear down on a specific racial demographic of people. Verse 2, it says, "To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless." So they make all these unrighteous decrees, and they prescribe all this grievousness so that they can turn aside the needy from judgment, so they can turn aside the needy from righteous acts, being righteous. You know what I'm saying? To take the right way from the poor. The poor, who are the poor? As I said again, the poor is our people. Yasha Allah. That's who the poor is. And that the widows may be their prey. And they that rob, and that they may rob the fatherless. They have done that. They have taken the father out of the home so that the women and the children can be a prey. And they rob the fatherless. They take stuff from our people. But these unrighteous decrees will one day stop. And how it's going to stop, the Lord is going to stop them. But woe unto those who write unrighteous decrees. Shalom.